She was up and coming many, many years ago, like fresh out of design school. People were grabbing her to ghost design their handbags that were 5 digits. She won an award when she was still in design school. Now, fast forward years later, and she's got a line here at the Q. She's also a global line, a global name. But what's so wonderful about this bag is you're getting it at our store first. It's her first ever Today's Special Value. It's her best-selling silhouette as far as handbags go, because satchels are always the top of her line, but she did treatments to it, and she did her fall colors, and she did details that make it unlike any other bag in her line. And it's so great because it's nice and functional, but also really fashion forward at the same time. So let me just go through all the options, and then we'll bring Aimee out. She was out here a little earlier, but we'll bring her back out, and I'll let her walk you through all the details. I like to start down here, if that's okay. What Aimee's really known for is doing treatments to leather. Nobody else in the biz is doing it. So when you see this color, it's called Gold Distressed, and it's a black handbag on the back, but all that really edgy, cool distressing on the front. Winter white, it's bigger than ever this year, if you haven't heard yet. And I know in September, it's sometimes a little too early to be thinking about what November, December, and January will look like. But if I can give you a piece of advice, do winter white this year, even if you've never done it before. This one's called Ivory, and it's the most limited, just 200 to go around. I'm going to carry her myself because I'm so in love. This is my bag. If you follow me on Facebook, I took this to Fashion Week, got a ton of compliments, but more importantly, I felt really good about my outfit every day, thanks to Aimee and her gunmetal option. Then if you move back to this table, camo is actually called metallic camo. It's not going anywhere. Camo is going to be stronger than ever, I think, even next year, so get it now and be ahead of the game. It's charcoal on the back, and then you've got that camo on the front, all in metallic colors. All right, I know, I carried her at midnight. I love her as much as all of them. There's just something about the snake option that we call gray snake. So it's your black bag and then all this gray snake on the front. And then your only other solid other than ivory is this gorgeous shade of gray. That's the shade to get, called charcoal. So under $200, but only till the end of the day, and that's if we still have some in stock. 9,000 orders have been placed. You have 5 easy payments of $40. You know I love easy pay, especially when it comes to handbags, but I'm also excited to tell you there's even a free shipping and handling offer. So if you've not tried Aimee's brand, this is the day to do it. One of the best prices on her bags, no cost to get it sent to the house, and monthly payments of $40. So Aimee K, I'm calling dibs on the ivory. It looked amazing with your outfit. I saw you wearing it earlier, but I'm calling dibs on it now.
You're calling? Oh, I thought you were saying I'm getting the ivory.
No, I'm calling it. Don't even think about it. Which one do you want?
You're taking the ivory.
No, Deanna wants to steal it too. Which one do you want? Charcoal?
I don't know. I'm kind of obsessed with the charcoal. I've been like playing with
Plus, I love
this
the way
one
you say
all day
charcoal.
today.
So just.
I know it's funny. People were making fun of me earlier.
No, I love
They
it.
were like, I'm sorry, what color? And it was like charcoal.
Charcoal.
I'm sorry, what?
I like it. So Amy Kestenberg, everybody. I know you've seen her a lot in Inspired Style because I'm a handbag girl and she's a handbag designer. And when I say designer, as in she sees it in her head, she sits down, she puts it on paper, she picks out all the treatments of the leather, she picks out all the details, she picks out every single hardware. You are shopping with a real designer right now. And since you're here, you should be the one to show everybody the newest satchel in your line.
Definitely. Should we take them through colors again so I can tell you a little bit about each of the leathers?
Yeah, sure.
So right now you're seeing it in that beautiful charcoal. You can see the gold tone hardware on this one. Gray, as you know, is one of the hottest colors for the season. It's not going away anytime soon. But the charcoal, which is my brand new tone of gray, is going to be really the neutral for the season as we go into fall. You can see that beautiful whip stitch detail all the way done on the handle, on the tubular handle. See how that's done? One stitch at a time to frame the entire handle there. As we go down to the front of the bag, you're going to see the double oversized zippers. That's done so that you really have that pop of the metal, which I love seeing on the bag, the jewel toned finish on each of the zippers, the double slips. So you're gonna really be able to organize yourself so easily on this bag, but then you've got the zip access that are gonna go nice and deep as well. So we've got 4 compartments on the front before we even talk about the bag. It's going to be that perfect east-west satchel. It's a fantastic shape because it's really that shape that we need for every day. It's going to have the long shoulder strap that is both removable.
I love that last night.
And the shorter straps are going to be able to fold down. So when you think about when we're cold and we're wearing coats and we're running around town, what's the only thing that anyone's going to be able to see?
Bam.
Outside of the coat?
The handbag.
a great bag. So you can see the way that it just is that perfect size. It's going to have that A-line gusset, so you can see how it's narrower in the top and then expands out on the side. You can see the softness of the leather here. When you get this home and you touch it, you're gonna feel this leather. It is so butter soft, super lightweight, but also very durable. And that's something that you want in a great bag, because you want something that is never going out of style, but also something that's gonna last.
If I get something on the white, can I wipe it off?
Definitely. So the ivory is actually coated. All of the pebble leather solid colors you're gonna see are coated, and they're coated with a type of, it's hard to explain, but it's a treatment in leather that you coat it with. It allows it to keep its softness and durability, but it allows it, if it's getting dirty, a little bit of warm water, and it's gonna come right off. So the ivory, ironically, is extremely durable. And what I love about that is that on the ivory, especially, look at the way it just pops your outfit. That gold tone hardware on the ivory just makes it so rich. And there's something really sexy about winter white stories. I think about like cozy knits and kind of gray tones and pastels, and the way that the ivory really pops off it.
God, you're actually making me want cold weather, Amy Kestenberg. That's so odd.
I know.
I don't like cold weather.
I know, I don't either, but I do love something about kind of the ivory winter whites.
Yes. So my bag has stuffing in it, so I'm not going to show you. But Dee, Jackie, come on out.
Yes.
How about we show the inside of the bag on the girls, so everybody can start to pick their colors and see how it's worn.
So let me. Well, I have my one filled.
Oh,
so do you want me to show you this one?
Go ahead.
Then you'll really be able to see how big it is inside.
No problem.
So let me show you on this one. So you're going to see it's actually going to have that beautiful soft flap on the top, opens nice and wide. You're going to see in there, it's going to come with the dust bag. So if you're wanting to give it as a gift, you're going to be able to do that. Amy Kastenbuerg wallet, available on QVC.com, umbrella, you know, and all your bells and whistles, the double slips, the zip on the back wall, nice large opening here. But then what's cool about it is you see that zipper on the flap there? This is going to be an entirely separate compartment. So this is going to open also nice and wide. And just to give you an idea of size, you're going to be able to fit a full-size iPad in there, or tablet, e-reader. Amy was telling me last night that this is her makeup case. All her makeup goes in there. So it's going to be completely separate from your main entry, and also separate from the back slip pocket I've given you as well. Your cell phone, anything that you kind of want to put in there, that quick access, keys, whatever it is. Zips nice and closed, magnetizes on the top, so you have that security. And then you're gonna have the long strap thrown on with the long shoulder.
I love it. So here, while we're right here, can I just go through colors one more time?
Yeah,
and then
let's
I promise you we'll get some Dee and Jackie action. So charcoal, and what I'm gonna do is show you ivory next, because these are the only two solid colors if you would prefer to carry something solid. Ivory and charcoal, and they are officially now the two most limited, so don't wait on them. Now, if you're gonna do an Amy K bag, I'm thinking you've got to go treatments. I mean, it's what she does better than anyone. This is my fave. I love it. It's the gray snake. It just, if I could put a bag in your hand and say, this is Amy Kastenbuerg, this would be the one.
And Aim, do you see when you're holding it right now? See how it's glistening?
Yes.
And that's because that gray snake is a custom treatment from my collection. As you know, it's got that beautiful undertone of ivory, the soft storm gray, and then the deep charcoals. But then it has that glisten to it
touch it, I can tell.
I did. I want to touch it because it has that foil on top. Now, what that is it's an additional exotic treatment that I applied on top of the treatment that I already did on the base, so that it almost looks like two different exotics on one. It gives it a three-dimensional aspect, so when you're like moving in the light, it kind of glistens. It's very eye-catching.
Genius girl here. This is the camo. It's called metallic camo, so it's not just camo. It's got all of those shades of metallic on the front.
The metallic camo is going to be your only option with the silver tone hardware.
Oh, thanks for reminding me
So that's going to be something that if you want silver, and I know a lot of you have wrote to us on Facebook about this one.
Excuse me.
And you're going to see all the different shades of camo here. So you have the silver metallic, the black metallic, the charcoal metallic, the gunmetal metallic, all these beautiful shades of metallic that make up that treatment on the leather. It's trimmed in that beautiful charcoal leather. You can see all the jewel tone studs here. It's going to be solid pebble on the back. But again, don't wait on that camo metallic, because that one's going to go quickly.
We're busy on the phone lines, in fact.
You can see how
Don't
cool it
know
is.
any of them.
Yeah.
So look, there's 2 more. So this one's called Gunmetal, and this is the one that I carried to Fashion Week, and it's Amy's favorite. She might not tell you that, so I'm just gonna just tell you that.
It is my favorite.
And I have to tell you, it's the most neutral out of all of these bags. I love carrying for Fashion Week because I didn't know my outfits. I just threw a few things in the suitcase last Monday night when I got home from Logo. I was tired. I was like, I like this dress. I live in my jean jacket. These pants will work. And then I said, and I'm taking this bag. I mean, you can't go to Fashion Week and not carry an it bag. You can't go into the fall world sometimes and not carry an it bag. So Gunmetal was that bag for me. And then this is Gold Distressed. To the girls?
Yes.
Okay, and don't forget, by the way, price goes away at the end of the day. That means 5 Easy pays a $40, gone. Free shipping and handling, gone. Getting it under $200, shall we all do it?
Gone. I want to tell you one more thing about the
Gunmetal?
distressed metallic,
Oh.
because what we didn't mention yet that is actually something really cool about this one is that, do you see the way it's kind of changing color as I'm moving? And that's because when you look at the leather treatment front on, it takes on this kind of gunmetal look, but then as you move with it, the light reflects it and it kind of has an iridescent copper finish to it. So this is something that's very unique. It's very exclusive. It's exclusive to the brand. It's something that I worked really hard to create because I wanted to come up with something that was kind of worn in and distressed, had that little pop of metallic, but wasn't overkill. It's something that will go with any color you wear.
Well, I love all of them, and you can really put things in the zippers. You can really put things in the little pockets here. Like I said, I put all my main stuff in the main compartment, like keys and sunglasses and wallet and phone. And then I use like all this for extra stuff. So you know what? I am obsessed with lipstick, so I put lipstick back there. And then back here, I put like all my makeup because I don't go to it every day.
That's awesome.
But it was like always having everything with me.
Can I tell you something? I stole that idea from you.
You did?
Yeah, because I always put my makeup in my bag because it has so many compartments that I can organize it.
Yeah.
But now that you gave me that idea, I was like,
See, that's
that's
what friends
going
are
in.
for.
Do you want to see my inspiration behind this bag?
It's back there. Guys, you want to come back here real
Yeah,
quick?
sure.
Okay.
Let's go play.
Let's take a field trip.
So
I mean, it's not every day you get to hang out with a designer and she actually shows you where the bag was first
So what's
created.
cool about this is that I really start with a sketch. So I did hundreds of sketches and then I kind of got to the final one. So on this one, you can see that the sketch kind of defines what I was thinking. The whip stitch on the handle, you can even see the handle piece that I made before I applied it to the bag with all that whip stitch detail. You can also see, as we move down on the board, the color inspiration. So you're going to be able to see where I got that gunmetal distress from. You know, you're going to see where I got the camo metallic colorway from, the gray tones in the clouds. You can see how it ties to the ivory and the charcoal gray. The fall leaves, kind of where I'm getting the color palette from the sangria. And then as we go down, you can see kind of my test of when I was trying to make that beautiful gray snake.
Well, again, you've got the camo, you've got the charcoal, you've got the gunmetal distressed, you've got gray snake,
Gold distress,
and ivory. Only 100 left in the ivory.
Okay.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. I take it you're in PM style, right?
Yes, and that's our last show, so don't wait on, if there was a particular color that you want, don't wait on it, because I don't want you to miss out before we get to the next
Okay.
show in an